Okay, guys, so we have some global Dokkan shenanigans as always. We of course had that Kauken Goku friend lead bug, which, if you're not aware what that was, essentially when you use the STR Kauken Goku in the friends list, there's actually a friend in the list right there that does have bugged stats right here, right? So what we're presuming is actually going on here is this is actually most likely when you select like the extra boost and burst mode, right? Like the extra HP, attack, defense for the enemy, it seems like that's actually being applied to the character itself. So what's going on there is they did a little tweet yesterday, a little campaign asking, hey, show us your best scores for the most recent burst mode in this game, right? And obviously, I mean, everyone basically did post the modded, or they said, they're saying it's modded, right? But everyone posted the bugged Kauken Goku. It's not modded, by the way. And I guess they saw that and they kind of put out this announcement here. Apparently the bug, from what I have seen a few people say, has been fixed at this point, so you're no longer are able to do that. But essentially what's going on here is, let me just read it out here. Currently, an issue has been found where the stats of our friend character has been raised due to actions that violate the terms of service. Please be aware that the accounts of any users found conducting improper behavior by exploiting this issue, exploiting, not exploding, may be suspended due to having violated the terms of service. Of course, once an account has been suspended, the user will no longer be able to play. Please check the terms of service and enjoy the game while following the rules. For the ongoing burst mode, they plan to invalidate scores attained using the friend character with the raised stats. Further information regarding this issue will be updated in this announcements. Thank you for understanding, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for playing Dokkan. So, essentially, they're saying that if you did basically exploit this friend lead, then you are pretty much breaking the terms of service, which, I mean, doesn't necessarily, like, make zero sense, because I mean, if it's like something you stumbled upon, did it once, that's fine. But, if you're like repeatedly doing it, I guess, that's where they see, hey, maybe, it's kind of exploiting it against exploiting it. I can't even speak anymore. But, this is the same basically, like, talk that they used for the airplane mode bug, right? If you guys weren't around for the airplane mode glitch, essentially what happened there is a very similar thing, except that it essentially increased the stats, hidden potential abilities, right? Like basically doubled it for like every single event in the game. This was before Red Zone, I believe. This was like literally about a year ago, funny enough, where there's this bunch of like funny screenshots doing high megaton attack stats, and they're like, hey, if you're exploiting this, you're gonna get banned. And no one got banned from what I've seen. I didn't see anyone, at least posted that they actually got banned. I didn't see anyone I know actually got banned, right? A ton of people use this bug, including myself, right? I did actually do that. But again, I have zero doubts that they're actually going to ban you for this bug. I almost said bug you for this, but they're not gonna ban you for this bug going on. They make it seem like what they say is that due to actions that violate the terms of service. I don't think that's the case, because what's going on with clients, I'll read Hydra's history right here, right? This happened on their server. Modified client friend wouldn't show up for everyone. This would have been more apparent back in the day if it was possible, as 100% on the devs, not anything to do with someone modding their game. And essentially what he's saying there is the client side would obviously be our side, right? So if you mod the game, that wouldn't necessarily, or at least it shouldn't show up for everyone on the game, right? On the server side, because obviously a client is supposed to be just user and essentially, right? Obviously it would have been much more apparent because, the friend system is not really that much different. They're just like kind of plopping more friend leads in there based on, what kind of team you're using or the teams that people have used to clear the event. And it doesn't really make that much of a difference. So we would have seen a while ago if this happened. In fact, not even just for burst mode, this would have been for basically every other event in the game. And this would have probably been solved years ago if this was something that happened to be on the server and basically, right? This seems much more likely to just be, again, what happens is you select a certain stats for the character, and then you see everything go up, and then along with the friend Kalkan Yogu's stats, right? And if people were like actually like hacking this, why would it just be like the one friend specifically? Like, that wouldn't also make sense. I'm pretty sure we would have seen multiple other people also using the same hack to beat this. It definitely seems much more likely to be just like a bug rather than it being something like, hey, someone's abusing this, right? I think that's kind of stupid to make it worded like that. I don't know, it's worrying a lot of people. I know some people were stating, hey, maybe this is, you know, someone actually who did this, right? And I think that, you know, a lot of other people agree with me for what I'm saying, but I think that they probably just like saw the like bug going on, and then they assumed everyone's just modding, which I think is like fair if you're looking at it like, you know, like from a, how do I explain it? If you're just looking at it from a first glance, you're like, what the hell is going on, right? I would assume, you know, I guess they thought before they actually like fully investigated this, but who knows? They said they're going to update it, so there's going to be more news to come on this. Again, I just don't think that they're actually going to ban anyone. It just doesn't make sense. This is not really something that they have done before. They never really did mega ban waves. Unless, like, the only time I know that they actually have banned people before was from the World Tournament. And I will say, just keep in mind, they have also, like, not banned people for the World Tournament either. Sometimes they just reset their points, right? I mean, who knows, though? I mean, I've seen people get banned for the World Tournament before, from what I recall, right, a long time ago. There's this whole other shenanigan, man. There's so much, like, there's so much Dokkan lore. But, yeah, to explain that a while ago, you know, some individuals did go ahead and mod the World Tournament to try to get double rewards and stuff, you know. It's just crazy nonsense, right? It just, yeah, but, it's saying right here, okay, it's saying that if you didn't pick them, it's saying something worse. It's saying that the friend's character's stats bugged, you broke the TOS. Is that what they're saying? Let me see here. Yeah, I brought that up, right? No. See, that's not what they're saying. They're saying that any accounts of the users and found conducting improper behavior by exploiting this issue may be suspended, right? I think Truth also mentioned something in the quote here. Let's see. No, I don't think that's what it is necessarily. I mean, maybe they did investigate it. Maybe that is the case, but that would be really weird because that's not really how, like, those clients are supposed to work from what I'm saying. I mean, Hydro said it himself, and Hydro was the one who made Trident. I believe he helped with Uni Dokkan as well, right? Well, Trident wouldn't really matter in this situation. It'd be more so like Uni Dokkan, where, you know, there's obviously clients with like mods and stuff like that in the game. That would have been much more apparent, right? And there was always, like, back in the, like, ye olden days, there was the DBZ, like, Space APKs, all that stuff, but, yeah, I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Again, there's no chance that anyone's gonna get banned, but I want to hear your guys' thoughts, and I think it was important to make a video on this. I will keep you updated whenever we get more news. Thank y'all, and I'll catch you next time.